Ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. Let's kickstart your trading day for today, September 28, 2023. We take a look at the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and the pound versus US dollar. If you've been paying attention to my videos, I've been talking a lot about prior, going back in time, about getting to the 38.2% retracement of the move up from the September low to the high that we saw in the month of July. Getting to and through that level gives the sellers more confidence and proves that they really mean business. It's not just a retracement of a trend move to the upside to the 38.2 and then a resumption of the move to the upside. Instead, it's a break below that 38.2% retracement, and it means a lot technically. However, I also was talking about how if it broke that level, we'd head toward the 105 level, more specifically toward this area where we had a number of different swing lows and swing highs going back in time. You can see the number of different times that the price came in that area through here where it was resistance and then it was support, and then we moved to the upside here, and so on and so forth. So what did we do? We came back down into that area, broke below the 105.33 level yesterday and moved down. Where did we stop? We stopped right at the low of that swing area near the 104.84 level, and we started to rotate back to the upside. Not only did we do it yesterday, but we did it today as well. You can see that if we go to the, let's say, 4-hour chart, and this is our low from yesterday, and this is our low today, held support against that level or that area. The low, I guess, came in around the 87 level, just 3 pips away from that level in trading yesterday, and maybe a little bit higher, around 90 today, before moving to the upside. Now, looking at this 4-hour chart, we're up. We moved up and tested this trend line right through here, and as you can see, we're finding some sellers against that level. Currently trading at 105.28. So there is some reluctance to the upside, but nevertheless, we did get our rebound higher in the euro versus US dollar. Let's drill down to the 1-hour chart. We see what that looks like from this perspective. I'm going to move this Fibonacci, or put a new one in. I'm going to go from this high right here to the low right here, and see where we stand in that respect. Just like the 38.2 on the daily chart, if the buyers are going to be taken seriously, we need to get above the 38.2 of the rebound here. So this is a trend move to the downside. This is the retracement higher. What you want to see is a price move above the 38.2% retracements, prove that their buyers are more in control. But as you can see, we fell short of that level. Also falling short of other levels through here. Perhaps maybe this or came up toward this level where we had low and then broke below that level. So you look for these sort of clues in the prior price action where there was some reluctance to go lower around the 50 level here, and then we broke below the level, and we use the level as resistance before moving to the downside. So it's subtle, but nevertheless, it's of use, and there we found the sellers coming in against that level. So watch the 54 level in trading here today. If the price is able to get above that level, we look toward the falling 100-hour moving average. Remember that this whole thing started when the 100-hour moving average held resistance here, and here, these two places right here, and we started this slow move breaking to the downside, sideways breaking to the downside to get my point. So anyway, looks like the sellers are trying to remain in control here, but we are rebounding off the highs. We'll see if the price can get back above the 33 level here. We'll watch that in the short term. If we're able to get and stay above that level, I think that they have a chance to move further to the upside, correct further to the upside. Maybe up to the 38.2% retracement, by the way. It's not out of the question. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen. And this currency pair has been on a move 1, 2, 3, 4 days to the upside today. That string is broken, like in the euro versus US dollar. If we take a look at the daily chart here, the high price yesterday moved above this trend line here. This trend line had a number of different swing highs attached to it going back to last month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, this week on Tuesday, the price came into that level and found resistance sellers, but we moved above that level, and we currently and we've traded below the level again in trading here today. The level comes in around the 149.43, and we're currently trading just above that level of 45. So it's not exactly falling apart here on the downside. So be aware of that. Watch the 148.84 level. You got to go back to this period right through here. This is the end of October, early November 2022. A swing high after coming off of this extreme high, moved up to there before moving to the downside. So that level will be eyed. as a level that we need to get to and through. By the way, yesterday's low came down to that level and found support buyers against it. So it has significance going back here and remembered in trading yesterday. So get below 148.84 and we open the door further to the downside for the dollar versus yen. As it is right now, we're just trying to move lower. Watch this old trend line right here. This may be a level that traders might look to sell against right here. Again, this was developed back here and reestablished here. And in trading here today, it kind of went sideways, moving back up toward that level. So we'll see if that level can hold resistance in the dollar versus yen. The pound versus US dollar is another one of those currency pairs which has been trending to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days in a row to the downside for this pair before the price started to rotate to the upside. We did get above the 100-hour moving average here at 1.2187, but as you can see, we're just below that level now after just barely falling short of the 38.2% retracement. So guess what? What does that tell us? That tells us that this is a trend move. We retraced to the 38.2. Now we're back below the 100-hour moving average. We're trading near it. This is going to be the key barometer for you traders here today. The 100-hour moving average, maybe the swing area as well up to 122.02. If the price can stay below this 122.02 level and get back below the 100-hour moving average, we move back to the downside. If the price, this failure back below the 100-hour moving average is just in reaction to the resistance against the 38.2, and we start to move back above this area right through here, we could see further upside momentum up to and through the 1.2228 level, and then move toward the 50%. And the falling 200-hour moving average, by the way, the last time the price traded above the 200-hour moving average, you could see him going back in time. Well, anyway, it was a long time ago. So be aware of that. The sellers have been in control, but the buyers are trying to inch back if they can stay above the 100-hour moving average. So there you have it, a kickstart to your trading day. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.